Why don't I hear? What the hell? Oh,
We're good.
what is up, everybody? We are back at it again for the Winter Crown. This feels weird. I don't have my music on. Like, what the hell? Where is it? That's why I'm off. All right. What is up, everybody? We are back for the Winter Crown Slapdown. We have another match today between, I don't know how you say this, Nagibastrich and Standby Archers Regrouping, which I'm with Zumpy. What do you think about that name?
Hello, everyone. What then?
Standby
Oh,
Archers Regrouping.
oh, that's hilarious. I was looking at the other one. I think they're Russian because the Shell clan is Russian. So you
Yeah.
got to pronounce it.
I, th-
Nagibastrich
I
or
think you said
something.
that's your favorite name in the
Oh
tournament.
yeah, yeah. That name's pretty sick.
Favorite team name.
Although it's not accurate anymore, right? They
I,
fixed it pretty
right,
much.
right before they played, pathing is
It's
fixed.
it's maybe not like I hate to constantly complain. It's fine the way it is, but it's maybe not like perfect either. There's still
Right.
some wacky regroups.
So today we have sort of a underdog. Yeah, definitely underdogs on the left. Nagibastrich. They are a 9-point team going up against a 16-point team with Leafman, Disaster Edition, and the Ant-Man. But looking at their lowest elo, it's 1300. So
We saw a 1300 play really well earlier.
exactly. So it's not like it's impossible. They could steal a game, maybe miraculously steal the set.
Yeah. I am absolutely loving the standby archers regrouping draft, by the way. It is looking pretty menacing.
I do like how Britons fell through to Nagibastrich, though.
Oh, yeah. Naga would look perfect if they didn't first pick Tatars.
Tatars.
If they had like Persians or something in that spot, I would say theirs would be equally as good. But I love playing with the civs on the right. They're all so strong.
Yeah, every one of those. I mean, we do got Magyars, Britons, Vietnamese. Those three are some power civs.
Like an instant two picks Portuguese Saracens. That's
Yeah,
like a power move when you
they know
pick that
what they
quickly.
want, and it's good
It's
picks.
like it's like, oh, thanks for not picking these civs. Boom boom. Are
Right.
Persians banned? Why aren't we seeing Persians? They're good now.
I don't know. We saw them first picked earlier
Yeah,
today.
pick Persians. Somebody.
Chinese. Where? Okay, so we have Chasm and oh, that's not why did I say enclosed? Lowland.
Yep. So two maps where we'll see like meta, I guess you could say. Archer scouts and then Chasm, which um
There's the
I
Persian.
haven't seen that map yet. Yeah, the right side's picks are
Yeah,
insane.
Chasm. I hope we see it. Standby Archers regrouping would have to lose the game, so really hoping for that. And
We're really hoping for them to lose the game.
gotta pull for the underdogs. We love Gretel. She is amazing, says Kasana. That is awesome. So Gretel is a girl. I wasn't sure. I didn't know that. I mean,
There's still like Dravidians out there. I'm just trying to look at the see what's banned and see what's left.
is it? By the way, is it Gretel? Like the eight is a A? Gretella?
Who knows?
I don't know
There
either.
we
I
can't pronounce anything on
I
their team. The
butcher
only person
everything.
that we know is Life. He's got an easy name, but their team name is hard. Their other names are hard. Difficult.
Yep.
Vikings, Japanese, Poles. I'm surprised, unless I'm blind, Dravidians just completely swept through, which I like Dravidians. I think they're pretty solid archer civ.
Thank you, Geoff VP. If you're out there, I See, a match has been rescheduled to 22 CET. Half an hour later.
Teutons. Interesting picks.
Yes. Teutons.
I like them. I like this team on the right's draft better, but to be honest, Vietnamese, Slavs are really underrated. Magyars, Britons, Koreans, like they have strong picks.
Do you think Leafman even douches here?
No, he just plays standard.
I think so. Typically, you douche like a stronger opponent. So, I don't think we'll see it. What's up, Rizos? Yeah, let's go. A part of me feels like, I don't know, maybe Nagibastrich steals the game somehow. A lot has to go right. We shall see. I would have actually picked like Expanse or something if I was them. Get a closed map, a boomy map.
Something off meta.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, sometimes you don't want to boom against stronger people because they're just better at late game than
It's
you.
even worse than an open map. Yeah.
Whereas like on something like lowland, for example, imagine like a flank Teuton tower rush or something,
Or
coupled
just
with
mix it up.
yeah, like something off meta.
Yeah, that's true. There might be better odds of winning a map like that. I didn't ping the Discord. At here. I'm just gonna do here.
But as far as I'd imagine the pocket, which I assume will be Ant-Man, will play Frank's Khmer Persians in the event of the 3 games all happening. And then the let's just call them Nagi clan would be Berbers, Magyars, Slavs.
Yeah,
So
Nagi, I like that. Simple.
yeah, obviously the standby team has the better pocket sieves, but to be honest, the Nagi's pocket sieves are right behind them.
And looking at the pocket sieves, yeah, there really won't be a douche. I guess there could be a Poles pocket, but you got Franks, you got Khmer, and Persians. So that
Yeah,
is
what
their.
what what I would consider the 3 strongest pocket sieves. People like Magyars, I hate how Magyars don't have an eco bonus.
But Magyars somehow always do well. I don't know if it's the extra damage on the scout and then the cheaper scouts and you get ahead feudal. It just seems like they always do well, at least in tournament matches.
Yeah.
They are very consistent.
Slavs are pretty underrated too, because everyone's making barracks and ranges, so
And
tons of free little houses.
I think Slavs would be really good on Expanse. Yeah, they're not playing that, but you start with the farms.
Hmm.
Slav farmers. Khmer would be really good there too. Although, that one's probably going late. Maybe Khmer wouldn't be the best pick on that map. Could be risky.
And then Berbers, where you're kind of like you're a little behind the cream of the crop pocket sieves and feudal, but then once you get to Castle Age, I mean, Berbers can very easily open 3 stables, and then once they get a couple TCs down, you can even move to like 4, 5, 6, and you can very easily get flooded by Berber Knights and die.
I feel like they're kind of like Khmer. You flood a lot, you kill, you have a Castle Age, Spike, Imp is pretty good, but they do fall off if you don't kill enough.
Yeah, I mean, if your opposing pocket clicks Imp, that's 1,800 resources that the same resources you make Knights with. If you sink that into Castle Age Knights with Berbers, you can nuke a pocket down to you can kill everything that doesn't fit inside of their town centers because their
Right.
production dies down. The issue is if you don't get to that point or you die in feudal age, it's kind of hard. I like
Yeah.
Berbers though. They're personally like probably my favorite civ in the game. So
Berbers.
yeah, I like their play style.
All right, I'm not seeing the match. I need to make sure Slapdown's in the name or something.
You know why else I like Berbers, Spencer?
Um, actually, no.
When I inevitably have to run my wood line because there's 8 archers with fletching in it, less villagers die.
That's a good reason. Yeah, and they're fast by feudal time. It's just Dark Age. They got the nerf because they were super good at like the. Well, I don't know if it's super good. They had their little douche thing they did.
Yeah.
Inca's man says, "Let's go, team. I coached them. Now they win. Match ihr auch mit dem
Oh,
Tuner." I'm gonna translate that. I want to see what that means.
let's keep the chat English.
We got Google Translate. One sec. Do you also take part in the tournament? Ne
Funny way
du?
to spell tournament. Turnier.
Turnier. Turnier.
Sounds like an AoE command. Tell a villager to do something. Turnier. Nice. Yeah, this should be a fun set. I hope they don't like get psyched out, hovering over like Ant-Man's elo in the lobby might kind of freak them out a little bit,
Okay,
but
there's a game called
I,
DM 8v8 2K. Is that a bug that shows them in the match and it says DM 8 vs 8 2K5 plus? I don't know what the hell's with
that's
that.
probably it.
Okay, I might have pinged Leaf Man. It looks like we're good to go.
Nice. Could you share your screen in
Yeah,
Discord?
loading it all up. I've just been
Oh,
DE bug.
I was joking, by the way. I don't think Spencer cares if you guys speak in German
Oh yeah, I don't care,
in the
guys.
chat. I was trolling.
I mean, I think we have more Euros in this community by far than Americans.
Oh, this is why they first picked Tatars. I forgot people like Tatars on this map a lot. I personally don't think the hills matter that much
I have to
to like
copy
first pick them, but I guess they might.
paste this name because I'm gonna get it wrong if I try to type it. Stand by archers regrouping. I think that's how they wrote it.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Bam.
Looking good.
Okay, so flanks. Britain flank right out the gate for Gretel. And pocket, we got Magyars. I want to look at Lames soon too. And the other flank, we got Tatars. People love picking Tatars on this map. It's the hills. I know it's why, because you see them. You only really see them here for the most part.
Yeah, you get a nice food boost too with the sheep.
Yeah, Leaf Man with the Japanese, he will be going up against Norio. And Ant-Man Pocket with Disaster Edition flank. Disaster Edition played Pocket for them last tournament. If I remember. Wait, was it Disaster? Rito, Disaster, and Leaf Man. I think that was the team.
Yeah, I think JCP played pocket.
So Ant-Man has moved to Pocket. Why isn't Leaf Man flank? Leaf Man is flank.
Every single person on the team has idle time, or on both teams.
Yeah.
Not that it matters. I'm just kind of funny. Must have been like a stutter or something, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, good
Keep in
looking stuff
mind.
though. I'll be honest, if Nagi all does like 18 pop up or something and they play clean, I mean they can definitely snag some wins. Tatars I like too with the fast up times because those sheep last a lot longer. So typically, the food is kind of an issue as a flank, but with those longer lasting sheep, you actually get like a nice little boost. It's like them and Britons, you get like that nice little boost that keeps you
And
from going
and they
idle.
have both. So they have the
Yep.
sheep sieves in the
Yeah,
house.
it's nice.
Yeah, and you guys in chat talking about scheduling. Yeah, every round ends Monday. Well, it's different for everybody. Some people it's like the last hour of the day, Sunday, whatever part of the world that is. But yeah, everything needs to be played this weekend pretty much. If you don't get your game in, we have to admin win somebody because the next round of Swiss cannot start until everybody has their game in. That's why we are strict about getting the games played every week.
So we have 19, 19, 18, and then 19s across the board for the other team. Pretty
Yeah.
nice. No one should get like dusted off the start, I don't think.
So even the lower team, they're all running 19s. I love that. Anything could happen. The only 18 is Ant-Man at pocket. And we know you'd be doing 19 no loom at pocket if you were in his shoes, probably.
I hate to give away all my secrets, but 20 no loom is
Clean.
in my opinion the best because you have 20 villagers working. It's so like you have such a strong eco, and you still get the 850 uptime.
Where are these guys going? What are they doing?
I think they just
Ranges?
make a stable or ranges.
What are you doing, Leaf Man?
They're just early. He might have a little bit of jitters.
Maybe.
People do stuff like this.
What's his
when they
res?
have he's
some
gonna make
good.
ranges. He just sent him forward too early.
Oh, okay. I thought for some reason I thought he was up. I'm like, why aren't you dropping it? Yeah, you're right. Just a little early.
Yeah.
Wall's coming up early for Norio.
Yeah, I like it.
And
Little
we
connected
have
walls.
Ant-Man and Disaster Edition are going to try to bully Gretel, but they have both their scouts there and a spear. They're ready for this.
Yeah, I love the spear. Love the spear edition.
You know what? Just how everything's gone so far, Nagibastrich is ready for this game. They've looked good.
Yeah, they have, in my opinion, better flank civs as well. The standby team kind of reserved their Ethiopians, Mayans,
And
the stronger ones.
they have less idle time as well. Well, one of them jumped to... Yeah, they definitely have less idle time. Ant-Man did that early up, but he's got 35 seconds and counting, so he's struggling for food at the moment. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like 18 with Loom.
What's going on?
Even with a civ like.
He's got idle. I think he's distracted. Lots of idle. This is big. This is opening the window for Nagibastrich to have a chance.
Like, I'm about to get fucking cleared, man. I can't make fucking scouts.
Did he DC?
Is it a DC?
Oh.
I was just, you know what? I was thinking the same thing. Is it a DC? Because the scouts aren't doing nothing. And these aren't working. Now it makes sense. I'm like, what the hell?
They restore, right?
Yes.
I think. Even though but he'll still have the 20s or like.
The restore might actually be a little before that. Typically, you want to yell at your teammates.
Can I type restore, or do you want to?
Yeah, that's fine. You can tell them. Typically, you want to yell at your teammates when that happens and have them pause. But maybe he didn't know. He thought he was lagging.
I'll just delete my messages.
And good on everybody to pause, wait and see. That is what you do.
You gotta wonder why Leafman thought he could play meta.
The Finnish internet has crashed. Must have been a wicked snowstorm.
Yeah, wow, I have that taunt a little too loud. Let's... I don't have it open right now to adjust it. Whatever. That's going to be a loud taunt for now. Now, how does game name work on a restore? Is it whatever they name it?
It should just be in their restore file. Like in the game, it's really interesting how it works. They all join the lobby and then they all ready up, and it just like.
All right. So how do we find it? They can name it whatever they want?
That's a great question. I think it'll just be in the normal spectator thing. It'll have the same name as the last one.
Oh, is that okay?
Everything's the same. It's really the biggest question is if Ant-Man has like when the restore caught it, I guess is what you could say.
Yeah, we'll have to look at his idle time because we saw, what was it? It was just climbing 30 plus seconds. So if it's down to 15 or something, that'll help him out. Yeah, Ice, it should be hard, but right now, out the gate, we'll have to see how the micro and everything is behind it. I don't know. If I didn't know the elos or anything like that, I'd say it's anyone's game.
Yeah, out the game, and also the other thing too is, Yellow has two kind of things working for him. He's got forging and he has cheaper scouts, which are going to help him against the generic Khmer scouts. Khmer have a better eco, but he, in theory, should have the better army, at least in early game. That coupled with the Britain range speed time, they could definitely get an early jump.
Right.
I can play for Ant-Man.
I'm the substitute. Yeah, MTE is not allowed. You already have your big daddies on your team, MTE. You had to find 2 big daddies to team up with. That's kind of how it was this tournament. Okay, look for high elo, S tier, S plus, and then build your team around them.
Yeah, I did that. Hit up my high elo friend.
You hit up the TRM. All right, I see the game. Looks like the restore worked. Players are in. Loading it back up. Yeah, we're gonna look at the we're not gonna see the idle time because it's a restore. We won't know.
Yeah, like I said, we'll just have to see.
Here, I'll share
We'll
it.
just have to see when it caught it. I hope it caught it in time.
Okay, we're fast forwarding. Oh, what's...
Oh, slow down.
Wait,
slow down.
are they taking it to Disaster Edition right now?
Yeah, like, Red's got fletching on the way.
Oh, sorry,
Blue
guys.
has, I think Blue has fletching.
That's twice today I've done that.
Not much has happened, to be honest.
Yeah,
Just
it just... The
military
action
movement.
started just now.
Ooh, Disaster Edition picks the Archer, though. This is where you'll see, like, the micro, I think. Ooh, wait, how did Yellow... Where are Yellow scouts? Oh, no.
Oh, this is interesting. Leafman is open. And... Okay, he's on...
Oh, Yellow's getting bloodlines.
Look at this, though. I think Leafman could take... Oh, don't let him know. Don't let him know. It's open. Leafman's in trouble.
MTE, I had idle time in that Kuman's game as part of the strategy, but you are too low elo to even understand that, which showed in your game.
Dude, Sumpy, this is massive right now.
Oh yeah, huge damage.
Like, because Leafman couldn't get in over here. I don't even know where did his archers go? Did they all die?
I have no idea. I
He
want
has
to know.
less archers. He's off wood.
Yeah.
What is Shell Gratel's elo?
He's well. That's Norio, not.
Oh, this is Norio. What is Norio's elo? What is
He's
Norio?
like 1560 or something, I think, if I remember seeing it right.
So he's
Yeah,
good.
no, huge swing. Also important to note, Yellow got bloodlines. That's why his scout production stopped, because the... Yeah, that means those scouts are really strong, though. Forging and bloodlines before Green has any upgrades, they can definitely jump.
Yeah, no.
1537 for Norio.
How many are... It looks like it's been going bad over here, though, whatever's been happening.
Well, I like the tower. It protects the gold and the wood.
Oh, that's true. That's a great tower.
So it's a great tower.
They're just gonna get out. They know they're ahead. Hit the house, get out. They don't know how many archers are in there either.
Yeah.
I think you can let them run away here. You don't need to force it.
Yeah, Red is their weakest player too, though, so you got to keep that in mind. Like,
okay,
they might be getting beat up a little bit, but in theory, Purple is having a better matchup now against Teal in their sort of 1v1.
Yeah, Leafman 30 vils, Purple 32 vils. And double bit coming in.
Yeah, getting the wood upgrade.
So 1537 they said right now on Norio. And I don't know what Leafman is at the moment, but that's definitely someone that can kill Leafman. Depending on how Leafman plays. Leafman can play good, bad, all over the place. You never know. I didn't do predictions.
It's
It's too late. No betting this match. We'll get him in the next one.
He's got armor too. Oh, Green's up to castle. Okay, so Green went no. He's got no upgrades on the scouts, and he didn't get bloodlines, but he's going for really quick knights.
All the pressure has been in our
Whereas
base. Like the last
Yellow,
two
you know,
fucking
has
games.
he
All
has
of it.
fully upgraded scouts, so they need to pounce. Obviously, we have the luxury of having God vision,
And
and he's
knowing
too stable.
all the
wow.
upgrades, knowing everything.
I like
That's
that though. These are the two civs. These two pocket civs are actually my favorite civs to play like this with the heavier scout and then into light cav typically.
Yeah,
build.
Leafman's actually doing pretty well now. He's gonna clear that whole army of Norios. So well done by him to kind of bounce back.
Yeah, I think Norio can clear this. He has bloodlines. Oh, but you see now Green's actually getting the scout upgrades. Even though he opted for the fast up, those scouts will still get upgraded, of course,
Yep.
because he needs the upgrades for the knights. Yeah, he needs to go now. It's hard to know that in the game.
I guess they're still pretty even on archers over here. It's Leafman has 6 more. Armor came in for Norio.
I don't know Ant-Man's play style, but if he's like what I would personally do is my first few knights are going straight into Red's base.
You can finish this. He doesn't need to run here, right? I think you have so many.
No, yeah, he absolutely kills it.
I think he was waiting for Red. He was waiting for Gretel, it looked like.
Yeah, and Standby knows that that's a throwaway army.
Yeah, that's
They know
true.
it's gonna die,
The
but
new
it's
army-
got value. The tower has to make, or the pocket has to make a tower. So
The new army's
Ant-Man
coming
will-
forward.
yeah, Ant-Man will get on 3 TCs and get a huge eco lead.
Disaster Edition bought food. Did he queue up? Yeah, Castle H queued up. And Leafman heading over to the pocket. Maybe. Looks like it. So everyone is clicked up for standby, and Ant-Man is up, obviously.
Yep, look, Ant-Man's doing exactly what I said. His first knights are going straight into Red's base. That is exactly what I said.
Yep, you called it. We just played a practice set versus standby archers regrouping. Yeah, Ray? Like your team played their team? That's awesome. I love all the practicing.
Well, it's important here. Purple is not up to Castle Age, and Leafman is. Though it looks like Leafman's in the back. Or no, excuse me. Purple's in
Hey.
the back of Leafman's base.
Inca's man, he didn't tell anything about stress. He just said y'all practiced.
I want to know who won.
I know, that's what I want to know. Who won though?
Ant-Man doesn't have the second Cav archer or Cav armor here, which tells me a lot about his playstyle. He opts for more of an eco approach as the pocket. He got the 3 town centers down. And he's investing that food into villagers instead of the second armor, which is smart because no one on their team's up. So the feudal age archers aren't really too scary with knights, even with the first armor.
Right. Norio having trouble. Okay, there's the click up. So Norio's going to be the last one up. Still being annoying to Leafman. I mean, Leafman did bring his army south, so it's understandable that he has some pressure. Okay, here's
Yeah,
a
Leaf-
big swing now to... Uh-oh. Oh, that's almost finished.
Did yellow? Nah, he hasn't been making scouts.
Hey, Ray says they might have not even made it a private lobby. Ooh. People are going to check it out now. Yeah, we'll figure out their acclivity strat. I know. Acclivity's so meta, the way it's played.
Ooh, blue's in, one red. Yeah, I think we're seeing a bit of the elo difference here.
Oh, and
just like
he's in.
the cleanliness of everything.
That's brutal. Although you got knights of your own, but
Yeah, Ant-Man's doing the typical I'm better than you pocket v pocket strategy
and I'm gonna show you I'm better than you.
where they just raid them to death and invest in their own eco. You see like all the really good players play like this unless they're playing against other really good players because they defend against it well.
Fortunately for Norio, it's gonna be up just in time. Well, keep the archers back for a moment. I guess he just wants to pounce.
Yeah, he has thumb ring too.
Yeah. There's the upgrades. Now who's got ballistics? DE or Disaster Edition has ballistics.
Ballistics and 3 TCs down for him.
Wow.
Yep, 4th TC coming down for Ant-Man. See, look at this, man. He's a big boomer.
And he's once again raiding life.
Yeah, because look at the vill counts, right? Every vill he kills, life's a villager behind. He only has 1 town center, right?
Yeah.
So he's just, he's growing a massive, massive lead.
It's interesting that they're playing as Nagibastrich, but like their in-game names are Shell. I wonder, is that Clan Shell, or I assume it's some kind of...
It stands for Saint Hell. It's
Saint
a Russian
Hell.
clan. Yeah, it's
Okay.
a Russian clan.
Oh,
I
is
have
that
no
what
idea.
Nagibastrich means? Maybe. I don't know. It might.
Well, we got Ray in the chat, right? I think he can speak Russian.
Does anybody know what Nagibastrich means?
I thought Ray could speak Russian. Am I wrong? Was it not Ray?
Yes, Ray can speak Russian. He is Russian.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60
Moved.
Vill lead here.
If I remember, you moved to America, right, Ray? But born in Russia?
I thought the ICH at the end of all the words were like means like son of or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I guess we could ask him.
Yep, there's a Mangonel kind of... I think it's going to get killed by knights if they see it. They don't notice it yet. We'll see. So, Cav Archer's coming out for Norio now.
Yeah, Tatars always want to get into those CA, but it's Google doesn't know anything about it, so it must be made up.
Made up.
Yeah.
I think I tried to Google it too and could not find anything on it. Neither could Bob. I was wondering, maybe someone knew.
I think if you're Tatars, I think you still stay on crossbow at this point. You only really start transitioning once the
Yeah, at least avoid the
Arbalest.
fight. This is too many archers.
yeah, you're on a horse. You can just run.
Yep. Mangonel did go down. Doesn't look like he got a shot.
Big fight here.
Big cleanup. They're pulling
Green
ahead on
is
Bills.
Double the
Military.
bill count now. Yeah. So I'm curious. I don't want to look away from this fight right yet, but once it's done, if we go look at Green's base, he will either do one of two things. He's either going to drop down like 7 stables, or he'll just go imp.
What's his...
So, alright, he's got 6.
Booming, man.
Yeah, so he's gonna start spraying out knights.
It's just hard to keep up with the big elo difference.
Yeah, well, you're seeing it right there, right? He's putting himself in a position to win
Mm-hmm.
through just sheer economy. Whereas like yellow probably doesn't know. Like if you were to ask yellow at the end of this game what he could have done better, he probably doesn't know,
Yeah.
and that's just the elo difference.
Yeah. That's where, like, there's a lot of coaches in the community, too. I always love that. Rec analysis. Looking back
And
at
now he just
games.
dives. Man,
Brutal.
Right.
Get the Eco KD climbing.
I don't care about these knights.
It's like, I care about this Eco KD number.
It's like the demoralization of just sitting under your town center.
It's the worst. Especially, it's kind of why I hate 1TC as flank. I get it. Sometimes there's reasons for doing it. And like, yeah, fast imp. I don't even think a fast imp is that much slower with 2 TCs. So I always go at least 2. Sometimes 3, but 2 is the sweet spot, in my opinion. Now, some of these high elo players love to get like a bunch of them. I know Nerfkex loves to boom it up his flank.
Well, I think in this tournament, if you're the higher elo flank, you have to boom. Because you don't want to be on 1TC.
Right.
But yeah, no, I agree. The TCs, I feel like as a flank, are almost more for like protection.
Yeah,
an area.
GG is called...
We're in an ad, by the way.
Okay. MVP poll will be a little annoying right now. With the ad. MVP. Got the Ant-Man. Disaster Edition. Leaf Man. I guess I'll let it run for 3 minutes because there's an ad.
I would probably have to use it for... Well, I won't say who I'm voting for.
Yeah. KDs. Ant-Man with pretty damn good KD. Norio did decent that game. 1.2 KD. Life. I think Grittel had a rough game, and it was their 2 strong players. Their 2 strongest players. Went that way. So, rough game.
Yeah, you sort of had like a lopsided side where JCP, who is Disaster Edition for anybody that doesn't follow, he was on the side of the weaker flank, which is kind of going to lead to a little bit more snowbally.
Yep, I'm going to put it back to KDs since the ads are ending. Is the ad still going?
Check, you have Pro, right?
Capture Age Pro, yes.
Let me see the APM real quick after this.
Yep. APM. Wow, 81 for the Ant-Man.
I was hoping he'd be at like 30. It would prove me right.
Oh, that's what you're looking for? You're like, APM doesn't mean anything, guys.
You played that really well, though.
Yep. Yeah, MT, you don't have ads. You got gifted a sub. Love that. Okay, so standby. Archers regrouping. Take game 1. And let's go back to the draft. Hey, scoreboard worked. Let's go. I don't know why it wasn't working the days before, but today it's been working.
So that was Nagi's first 3 picks there.
Yes, so
they drafted for straight acclivity.
That always hurts to burn your main matches and not get a win, but it's not a surprise. They are heavy underdogs. I thought they played decently well, though. They didn't just die in like 10 minutes, where a lot of times you see like feudal, a game is just over when a team's much more favored against the other.
Yeah, they played well. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more aggression from the pocket with those scouts that had bloodlines. Because he had a huge number advantage on Ant-Man. So he definitely could have went somewhere else and cleared them, but just the pace, man. Just the pace and the elo that 2 players like Ant-Man and JCP can set,
Yep.
As soon as Yellow wants to move out and go to JCP's eco, let's say, they're boom, we're behind your base. You have to pull your whole army, make a tower. Just throws everything off.
Right. And congrats, Ant-Man, on the MVP. It's a pretty similar team to last tournament. The difference is Leafman's still the flank. JCP has moved to pocket or to flank. And Rito, who was flank, is a sub. But now it's Ant-Man who is the pocket. So they switched it up a little bit. And I think they're in the middle of adding Rito as their sub. He's not added yet. But they said they don't need him today, so they didn't care.
Now here, assuming it's lowland, I would only guess we'll see Franks, Ethiopians, Mayans. Maybe I'm sure as we speak, Leafman is trying to convince Ant-Man to let him douche with Persians.
Come
And
on,
Ant-Man's
come on,
probably
come
like,
on.
let's just win the set.
Let me douche. Please.
Leafman's like, right, we've got him. Did you see how easy that game was?
Let me douche.
Right. We've drafted Persians.
Now, I don't know if Slapdown was just not in the name or if it was just bugged last game. Slapdown D. Okay, they have it in the name. We're good. Slapdown DM. For some reason he has like DM in the game. 8 versus 8, 2.5k plus. Don't ask me.
It's just a troll.
Yeah, pretty much. I just care if Slapdown's in the name, because then we can find it. Okay. And I'm a little tired today.
Dude.
I woke up
Saracens.
very early. So, yeah, Leafman with Saracens. No douche. And Franks for the Ant-Man. DE or Disaster. I always call him DE. Disaster Edition. Ethiopians.
Would have been easier if he just used his real name, which is JCP.
Yeah, JCP is very easy to say.
That just rolls off the tongue.
Right. And we got Gretel with the Vietnamese. Life playing the Berbers. And in the south, Norio playing the Italians.
It's kind of the opposite this game where Ant-Man has the Civ with all the feudal age bonuses, pocket-wise. In case anybody that's listening doesn't know, I'm a pocket, so that's why I talk about pocket constantly.
You definitely gravitate towards that side of it. And I like it because I'm a flank. So it works.
But you'll see, I'm sure, Ant-Man will use his advantage with the scouts a lot more than Life did last game. Use his advantage with the Magyars.
You know, this is sort of similar to Acclivity walling up wise. I think it's a little more open. Doesn't seem like it's okay. I guess it depends on the base. Yeah, like this, that's super easy to wall.
Yeah, the only difference is I think on this map you have 3 tiles instead of 4. Both maps though kind of have like the low gold in your base.
Yeah. Yeah, very low gold. You want honestly, I don't hate the second TC going right on the gold early because it can run out so fast.
Down in the middle.
Yeah, like you just get this 2 little stubs and that's it.
Yeah, yeah, it's huge to get that town center down.
Oh, at least it's no. I don't like Norio's map at all. Look at these golds are like awkwardly forward, both of them, towards Leafman.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
He's got forwards, but this one isn't as awkward as like what the heck. This one's way over here, and this one's kind of.
Yeah, I would like to see him wall with his buildings to seal that off.
Yeah, that's true. You were just talking about how like it's only a bad map if you wall it bad. So this is almost like you need to go here or something because you can't really go that way. Yeah, I think you just go to the edge and then a TC.
Yeah, absolutely. And not to say that bad maps don't exist, but you need to adapt, right? That's what makes this game fun, is that every single match isn't the same. as
Yeah.
the last one.
Don't make a bad map worse
Yep.
than it should be. Make a bad map a good map.
Yeah, also he's Italian, so let's say he ends up having to make a tower right there. You just stay 1 TC and try to play off like a fast imp, Arbalest power spike.
Right.
Could be nice. Cheaper ballistics
I-
as well.
Okay, I take it back. I say I don't like 1 TC fast imps, but like Italians, that's a great play. You can just get there so much quicker.
Yep.
And what do? The knights can't touch you if you keep your mass alive. You can almost 1v2 if you have to. We see, are they trying any... Oh, this is interesting. Did he never find him? I assume he knows. There's a dead animal right there. Or he just flat out did a perfect circle around him. And now he's realizing, oh, he's over here, guys. Let's listen in on standby archers regrouping.
Do you want me to try it?
Yeah, it should work now.
Vietnamese.
That was very fast. What the fuck?
I just went 17
Got
with one.
fast. Yeah, Ethiopian privilege.
Good
Oh.
little turnaround there.
I'm up late.
We can cut the chatter. They sound comfortable.
They seem pretty composed.
I want to know what the other team sounds like. Let's listen in to Nagi.
Я сказал,
Я сейчас волиться начну.
ты бежать к нему на базу не хочешь?
Хочу.
I'm gonna turn him down.
Сейчас побегу.
So
Бегу.
much cooler.
У меня даже скаут живой.
Блин, что за киберкотлеты, а?
Он на ягодке не вышел так поздно. Он вышел, скорее всего, на камень.
Okay, that should be a little quieter. If I
У
did
тебя
that right.
зеленый?
There we go. That's better on the ears.
Стал.
Lots of clicking. Sounds intense. Okay. We can
My
kill.
god, Russian sounds so cool.
Right.
What a sick language, dude. I would love to learn Russian.
They're probably saying something like, "This Leafman guy is super bad. We can probably still win this because he is holding back his team so much." Ooh. Scouts. Actually, that's not a terrible downhill engagement. Scout does go down. We see the aggression again. They went early last game to try to do something. I like the being aggressive play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you're not going to
Especially
win
Saracens.
late.
Saracens have no eco bonus at the moment. They have no eco bonus till that market comes down.
Yeah, and this is Leafman in the 2v2 this time. Although the archers are not with the scouts of life. They'll split
It's a
up.
little close.
They need to kind of be together up here, I think. Is he going pocket? No, he's going to try to hit gold. I like this. So it looks like he had Norio fall back. And he's going to go find damage. Good job tracking by Ant-Man, though.
Ant-Man's got the... I can see on the mini-map he's getting the walls down. Quickly.
Wow, he's
Yeah,
already almost walled. There will not be any damage at his base.
Yeah, he's not doing any funny business. No funny business this game. Leafman moving out. JCP does not have...
Okay, are they watching? Let's see who gets the first shot. Leafman gets a great advantage. Oh, he's going to clear the whole thing. That hurts if you're Norio. Right before your reinforcements get there, you get cleared. Life, trying to find it. I would have almost stayed on it. It was only 4 more.
Yeah. Yeah, that hurts to not be paying attention.
Yep. That's why, for those that don't know, attack, patrol forward if you're not looking at your army. At least it starts shooting instead of just walking into a mass and dying. Just a little tip.
Yeah, JCP has a really clean build here too. A lot of units. Life trying to do what he can.
Yep. Gretel
Ant-Man.
is being you know, I'll give him that. This team plays aggressive. They're
Yeah,
not just
I like how he's just clicked his units. He's just walking back. Oh, well, they got stuck.
Ooh,
I jinxed him.
this is gonna get denied. Now, fletching versus no fletching, that's just a disaster for a flank. Okay, looks like
Yeah,
you're gonna...
I don't like how he walled the back of his base first.
Wow!
I wish
That was
he had
not quick walls, that was some sick walls.
Those are scary archers too. Those are Ethiopian archers with a Saracen teammate.
Right. Yeah, he's off of gold. She's off of gold, off of wood. No fletching against that many archers. Not looking good for Gretel.
Ethiopian archers too.
And even over here, we're going to see a big clean. Because the pocket is rotating to help Gretel. Although, pretty good job 1v2 here. At least the opening shots. There is armor on those scouts. Box formation. Ooh. Guess it works. Probably forgot that he's still in box.
Nah, I like box. It's good.
I like it with less.
I think people were doing box formation with the last patch to try to mitigate some of the regrouping.
Oh, is that why? Maybe some people just started liking it. And I'll just keep doing it now. They're getting cleaned up all over the place. I don't know if they warned Disaster, but he went back home and did not lose his archers. That's another thing you can call, like, the pocket's missing. We don't know where yellow is, and maybe that's exactly what happened. Yeah, box is amazing in small numbers. I agree for. I think it's way better than not doing box. When it's a small group.
Yep. Nice little Vil lead here for standby. They're going to come pressure the pocket, probably force a tower, which will hinder him to one town center, most likely, and Ant-Man will do the same thing he did last game, which is boom it up.
Good preemptive houses.
Yeah, great houses.
Yeah.
I wonder if we just dive here.
I think it's very risky. Oh, they might. Yeah.
They have
it's
Saracens,
fine.
actually.
Oh,
they have Saracens.
wow. They
Yeah,
don't
you
even
can just
get...
go through it. I think you can also dive, though. Town centers suck. I didn't know this. I was watching Harris stream the other day.
Uh-huh.
Did you know at the pro level they have a gentleman's agreement to just not dive each other's town centers and hit all the sheep under them?
What?
Yeah. Harris said that the town centers are so inaccurate at the moment that he can just dive it,
Doink the sheep.
micro his scout to dodge all the arrows, and then just kill all the sheep that are under it.
So
He
it's
said
a
that they're-
gentleman's agreement to not do that, literally.
That's what he said on stream.
That's interesting.
Maybe he was being a little bit exaggerated, but
Okay, this is
town
the big
center.
fight.
My point with all that was that they could dive the town center.
I think the Vils need to fight here. Maybe not. I don't know. I think there's not a lot you can do here.
Yeah, Elo difference.
Not a surprise.
He is up.
And he's under this tower. Yeah, he's up. But yikes. Lost only 2 Vils so far, and the other ones slipped out. They weren't looking. That's funny.
Yeah, that's right, on his gold. I don't know where his other one's located. But
Where is it? I see that one. Is that
Oh,
it?
it's at the front there.
Yep.
yeah. See how many knights he'll be able to make.
I think the pockets were... Oh, no. Not last game. One of the pockets was up first last game. This game, both the pockets before the flanks. Disaster just
Ant-Man
clicked.
last game had a nasty Castle Age. He clicked it like 17 minutes.
MTE says, I think you just resign at this point. Yeah, I mean, look at the Saracens eating that stable. Or the Saracen bone. Yeah, it is Saracens. It
Just
does.
look at the town centers for red or for green, excuse me. Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
gonna get a lead.
Plopping them down. Funny thing is, he could get the lead and win, or he could probably just flood Knights.
Yeah, it's
Either.
all roads lead to Rome at this point.
Yeah. But
I actually thought he would get light cav for these 6 scouts and just be extremely cute with them.
yeah, props to Nagibastrich for trying. Good news about Swiss Stage is, as the tournament goes on, the teams that are similar strength and elo will meet in the later rounds. I don't think it'll be round 2. I think it'll be round 3, 4, 5. GG is called. Stand by, Archers regrouping. Take the set. 2-0. How many teams will go past the group stage? 16 out of 28. Yep, 16 of them. So it'll be no buys in the knockout round. It's a 16 bracket. Anytime it's a square number, it just works better. Wins. So 3 wins and you're in no matter what. 2 wins, and I think it'll be 2 teams that are 2 and 3 make it. There will be a lot of 2 and 3 teams at the end, but only 2 of them will advance. So if you want to get in for sure, you got to get going.
No. I have to play this.
Oh, play
There
what?
it is.
Oh,
Block, not talk anything about my archers again. I'm the best archer player ever.
I love how he says Clark there too. Clark did not say anything about my archers.
Yeah.
Love it.
That was well done.
It's one of the best taunts.
Well, should we get right into the winner interview? Is there
Yeah.
anything else to talk about there? That was just like a clean slaughter.
Right. Not really. I'm just getting the stats. Yeah, let's just hop right in.
Hey, zombie.
What's up,
Hello.
guys?
Very well played, gentlemen.
Clean, quick
Good evening.
set. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. Congrats.
Bit of a lopsided
Yeah.
matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know we're gonna get some of these. I actually thought they did decent for being a 9-point team. It wasn't like they were dead in 5 minutes. You guys were clearly in control, but they didn't just like die, like sometimes happens to us on Arabia and games like that, where you die right in early feudal.
Mhm.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially the first game.
Yeah.
I mean, the
I didn't see
dropping
what
was
was
kind
going
of
on the other
awkward.
side, but it seemed competitive.
Yeah, I have a question. So
Mhm.
I heard you guys just played Ray's team. Who won that earlier?
They did.
Raise.
They did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though to be fair, we had Rito and Ant-Man's
Yeah,
a
instead of Ant-Man.
tier higher than that,
Oh, that's a big.
Oh, so you were a point lower.
Yeah,
pretty
Okay.
much. Yeah.
2 points lower,
2.
I think.
Okay.
Depends on what Rito is compared to Ant-Man.
I know Rito's a good player, but Ant-Man, yeah. And we noticed you're playing flank now, Disaster Edition. So that's new for this tournament, I assume, because Ant-Man likes pocket?
Ant-Man likes pocket. Yeah.
Okay.
Just give the
Yeah.
best player his best position.
And
I need to play more flank though.
are you
really
usually
pick
a
right now.
pocket player, or is this new to you switching to flank?
It's both.
I'm usually a pocket player, but I have about equal experience in both. It's just the meta for flanks has constantly shifted to earlier up times and specific builds faster and faster,
Right.
and I've just not been in touch with that for the past year, basically.
Yeah.
I've always kind of thought of JCP or Disaster Edition, kind of like I do Dev, Spencer. Kind of like they can just play both. They have very clean, good builds with both.
Either way, very well
Yeah.
all-around player.
I just have one question as a pocket player, and it is for Ant-Man. I'm curious, do you always
Yes.
do like, and you don't have to tell me obviously if you have your own strategies, but Do you always play like the heavier eco side as a pocket, or is it because you knew that was kind of the win condition here?
No. It's always based on the situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I knew we had a lead in both first and second game. Like we had big lead in feudal already. Like first game, for example, I know he wasn't out because he was making a shit ton of scouts.
Yeah.
So that's why I went 3TC. And
Yeah,
also we did a lot of damage. And the second game, well, I went 3TC, but it was over in feudal already.
Yeah, we were even saying like this feels like he could flood knights 1TC or drop TCs. It doesn't really matter. Whatever Ant-Man does here, they're gonna win either way. Yeah, it was kind of.
But if we're behind, then definitely 3TC even 4.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. I've just noticed like Lighty, Sato, kind of all the bigger Elo pockets kind of play like that. And I'm just curious if they're only playing like that because they're playing down a bit of Elo, or if it was even equal Elo. Like if the opposing pocket was the same Elo as you, I'm just curious if you would play those same way. And like I said, you don't have to tell me. It's just something I've kind of noticed in these games.
I think if it's a similar elo, then I tend to, without realizing, I tend to go more aggressive.
Yeah.
But like today, I was pretty relaxed. Yeah.
That showed
But
too.
I
from
think
our
I would
perspective.
Yeah. I would say I'm a more aggressive player.
Nice. Cool. Well, that was my question.
Yeah, and so you said quick up times are new to you, Disaster, or you're getting used to them?
It's not exactly new to me, but like everyone's going up a Vil earlier than they did like a year and a half ago.
Right, and I saw
back when I was playing flank.
You pulled off a pretty clean 18 up Ethiopians here, so looks like.
You say clean, but
Not,
like to me it
I
was
said
like a train wreck because
pretty clean.
I had no food, I had no wood, I couldn't do anything for early on.
Yeah. Through that. Well, you'll just get better and better at it as this
I just
goes
gotta
on.
Practice.
You guys got some 6 civs in the draft too. So
we agree.
I was like salivating at your guys' top civs.
Guys in chat, by the way, MVP poll, you got about 10 seconds. Get it in there, whoever you. I was late on it, guys. I don't usually say that in the interview, but MVP got about 5 seconds.
I wonder who will take it this time because Rito always got it last year.
Looks like Ant-Man got it. Thanks for voting.
Nice.
Who got the first one?
Ant-Man.
I'm not surprised.
Ant-Man
He had like 130 Vils and Yellow had like 45.
Yeah.
Well, first game, but
quite, the first game. It was quite the performance.
I was about to say there were 24 minutes. That's a world record on that many Vils that fast.
Yeah, it looks like there's another game underway right now, so
all right.
We'll let you guys go. Good luck. We don't know your matchup until the Swiss stage is over tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to see what next round has to hold. What has in store or whatever. But anyways, GG's guys. Well played. We're gonna update the brackets and I'm gonna see what's up with that game right now.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. See ya.
See ya.
All right. That game is in. I think there's a match. Can you see pregame? Is there people down there? I know during the stream they said, hey, we're playing a little late.
Which? Oh, here.
Who would it be? Is anybody? Oh, there is players down there. Okay. The 3 boys 1 trophy and 3 Westland Paladin.
They got their draft.
Okay. Oops. Let's go to brackets real fast. Just get that plugged in. These are quick. It's just.
I was just gonna say, I always like to pick the minds of